sounds beautiful. Hello everybody, my name is Panda and welcome to Before Your Eyes. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have recorded this video once before, and the reason I'm re-recording it actually is because I got all the way to the end and realized that my camera and my actual like OBS weren't matching up. So in the game, like the game was playing in real time, but my camera was lagging, so it wasn't matching my audio. Now this is a game where essentially you have died and you are playing through the various memories of your life. And I don't want to go too much further into that because I don't want to spoil anything. Now this game has the option to use your actual eyes. Essentially it logs your blinking. So when it's time to move on, you blink. I am not going to use that for the simple fact that the last time I recorded this and used that, I actually crashed my game. So I'm just going to use my mouse and keyboard, but if you do end up playing this, and I do recommend you play this, it is fantastic. You do have the option to use your actual eyes. So we're going to go new game. Fair warning, this game is emotional. It gets pretty sad at moments. Okay, here we are. This game is about blinking. Not for me, it's not. Well, I guess it is. It still is. This game takes blink and you'll miss it to a whole new meaning. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. Not for me, it won't. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Notice the water. Essentially, I've been fished out of the water.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
Not really.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
You're supposed to be the ferryman. You're supposed to be the ferryman, so I would imagine you've known how to communicate for a while now.
Yeah, I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves?
Yes, I do.
I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, better word than that. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
I don't think that's quite the right word, but we'll go with it.
See that tower out there?
Yes.
Big, scary one.
Oh.
That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stern.
Bow to
She's
stern.
impressed. I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up.
The birds are all
Trash
screaming
birds.
liar.
You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
That never gets old. Oh my god.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
I'm not great. I ain't shit.
Just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
All right.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
Blink before your
try to enjoy it
eyes.
this time.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
'Cause I'm an idiot.
You must really like...
Not really. Mom? That's my mom. Oh no. The first page blew away.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
I like seashells. Seashells by the seashore?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave.
Oh, I know what that is.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one. The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
It's right there. You just flew away with it.
No.
He just flew away with it. That bird's a dick.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that.
Benny!
Your little hand.
We have to make it
My hands
for
aren't
every
little.
birthday.
That's a great idea.
Hi, Dad.
Really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
I get like that with cameras too, I get it.
You know what's odd? So I fear this battery isn't even working. Load memory stick. What does that mean?
That means you need a memory card or you can't record. Did you not read the book that came with it? Knock it over. Yeah. Watch this.
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I would like to do that very much.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
Is that foreshadowing?
Where was I?
I always did want to learn to play the piano. Boat. Is that the ferryman's boat?
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my
Oh, hi.
next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Oh, I'm steering it.
About it.
Pop, 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 pop. Bubble,
I
pop,
like
bubble,
the
pop.
music.
That's That's very
Pop, 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 pop,
specific.
pop, 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 pop,
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah.
pop,
I'm worried
pop.
that might have something to do with it.
pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna stay here as long as I can. Pop, 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 pop. All right, let's go. I like popping bubbles.
His little face.
It's a little boat.
What do you think?
Oh,
he's
I'm
thinking
steering
about?
this too. Pop. Oh, I'm popping.
I don't know.
Am I popping
Probably
clouds?
solving the problems
Pop.
in the universe.
I'm popping clouds. Pop, 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 pop. Pop,
So,
pop.
do you think he's going to be smart?
No.
I don't see why not. I mean,
Nah, I'm gonna be dumb as shit.
we're both pretty smart.
Yeah,
Woohoo.
That doesn't mean he's going to be. necessarily.
Sailing a boat through the sky.
Right. No. You're right.
I'm gonna be dumb as shit.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
And boat.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
You shouldn't do that,
I
Mom.
understand.
You shouldn't do that, Mom. That's a
Thank
bad
you for
idea.
considering my piece, John.
That's a bad
It
idea.
really means a lot.
That's a bad idea, Mom. You really shouldn't do that.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Well, thank you.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
You called it a mess of color, so... Soup. Oh, scrapbook. I thought that said soup book.
See?
Ah.
That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
God, I wish I could still read music. I used to play clarinet, and I definitely got really good at it. I was actually first chair. It was my first year playing it, and I was first chair for most of the entire school year. Got to the point where I wasn't writing music, but I was sort of coming up with stuff on the fly, basically making up my own jazz.
He made me practice so much.
It was so much
Hated it
fun.
at first.
I didn't have a lot of friends at the time, so I mostly stayed in my room and played my clarinet.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir.
There's nothing wrong with conducting a high school choir.
He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
So, not very good at expressing
I
things.
believe I grew up in the snow. And I came all the way out here to the beach.
I grew up in the desert, and I
don't even
lived
know how I got here.
in the northern Rocky
My dad
Mountains
got
for a
his job
year,
and I
and
just
now I live in
Came
Colorado.
with him.
I didn't see the ocean until
Human
earlier this
suitcase.
year. A human suitcase. That's disturbing.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really
Rip it.
special?
It's...
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, he's missing a little
What's wrong with
eyeball.
that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely.
You have a
Richard's,
name. I
no,
gave you a
right?
name the last time
No.
I played this. Your name was Scraps, or Patches. Your
But
name in reality is
while he's
Ernie.
here, I say we call him Ernie.
Ernie. I like Ernie. Ernie works.
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so
This
sweet.
little bitty eye.
I think
That
someone
poor
likes his
baby.
Richard,
cat. What?
his cat.
Yes. Yes, it's
I
mine.
mean, for now.
I will
Of
fight
course
you,
we're-
woman. Hi, Ernie.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy?
A little
Like you
bit.
just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
Sorry,
Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
I know I'm really staring at this cat. The cat bit
Sounded
is...
like me and your little friend on your piano there.
especially sad because we actually just lost one of our cats. I told them not to let him outside because I was scared that he would get lost or he wouldn't come home, and then after months of letting him outside and him always coming back, even I got comfortable letting him out, and then one day he just didn't come back. It's been a week, 2 weeks now, and we still haven't seen him, and we still have his brother, but it's obviously hitting him really hard too, for obvious reasons. So the cat is lovely, but it does hurt just a little bit.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her.
Richard Bryn.
Prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
Maritime history of the Pacific from 1415 to 1815. Does that say 1815? That's pretty cool.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes.
I'm gonna say that sounds a little work inappropriate. I mean, obviously they'd both be consenting adults, but pretty sure you can get in trouble as a professor if you have a relationship with a student.
God, she dragged me to so many places.
I'd love to travel.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
If I could only go to one, honestly, probably Egypt. And I can't think of a specific reason. I gotta touch it. I gotta go touch the piano. I gotta be a pianist.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean,
I also figured out how to make one key make all of the
brilliant.
noises. Hi, Ernie. How you doing, buddy? And get it. Get it, Ernie.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Get him, Ernie. I gotta draw him. Hi.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
I got this. Dad's got it. Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table.
Get it,
They will
Ernie.
literally be on your desk when you get in. What
Ernie's
will
lovely.
happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Oh, Ernie. I won't tell Mom. It's okay. It's gross, but it's okay.
When's he coming?
I don't want to wake him
I'm
up.
flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Ernie! Wake up. Wake up.
Why not?
Sleepy
You're a
kitty.
working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please, let
Corporate
Dad
accountant.
know. It's time to use the letterbox, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Yeah, Mom, he's got one eye. I can only assume you're sitting there in the darkness.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
But why? Tick,
You know, my
Tick.
father once told me
tick,
when I was
Tick.
about your age,
tick,
the
Tick.
only way to fight
Tick.
against time
tick,
is to create a
Tick.
work of genius
tick,
which
tick,
might live on after you're
Tick.
gone.
tick,
So I asked him,
tick, tick.
what about your children?
Tick, tick,
Thank you.
tick, tick,
I might
tick,
be a work of
tick,
genius just
tick,
as I was.
tick, tick, tick.
He
Boom.
said,
I'm not going that fast. I'll give myself a headache.
if you made a work of genius,
I love the depth of field. Like if I'm looking at this, it focuses here, but if I look at her, the focus changes. I love that. Is there a box there? What's here?
I haven't seen him in
Oh,
15
hi.
years. Can you believe that?
Why have you not seen your dad? Why haven't you seen your dad in over 10 years? What the fuck is the problem with you? Did y'all have a falling out or something? Because that's sad. Oh. Am I moving? Feels like I'm moving. Can I make it to the phone? Oh. That's a more painful memory, which means I can't view that right now. Click. Click.
You really need
Click.
to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
You're off.
Chill,
You're
lady.
off then. You can't hear that?
Chill, Ma. Chill.
There you go, buddy.
Ernie!
Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
Ernie! I picture cat.
Oh my.
No, he didn't like that.
Don't think you like that, pal.
No, he
Sorry,
didn't.
buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
I don't want to take photos in the backyard. I want a picture of my lovely
Keep going
mother.
back out there every day. You'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Yeah, alright. I'm a dumb kid anyway. Let's go. Is that a Lil Tyke's car? Crashed. Oh, well that disappeared. Oh no. Where's Ernie? Oh, I skipped it.
So
Why did
you're
I
saying
skip?
It's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Some tells
Still
me
not understanding how you
Ernie's not a
decided.
I
boy.
don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just
Ernie is
happened to find a stray
definitely
cat
not a
in the alley.
boy.
We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
That's alright, Mom. Ernie hates you too anyway.
I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Why couldn't you just come out and say that?
That's really.
Why couldn't you just come out and say you hate
Coloring
cats?
The grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
That's my picture. Oh. Dinosaur. Yeah. You got a dinosaur everything. Dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are cool. Oh. Why is everything all sad and somber again? Somebody crunching munching? Is this another one of those painful memories I can't view right now? Is that what this is? I'm gonna hold on and keep going until it tells me I can't. Ooh, something's eating. Oh, yep, nope, it's gonna tell me I can't. Alright.
I know it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him,
Yeah,
Richard.
look at me go.
I've been listening to him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
It sounds like she's upset that she couldn't do this kind of thing, so she's forcing that on me. I don't mean to be I'm not a child psychologist or anything, but it sounds like she's having trouble coping with the fact that she never got the chance to do that, and so she's trying to make me do it. Oh, what's going on? Dad's building a table.
2 brackets.
Ooh,
on
what
each
changes over here?
side.
Not much. Give me
He
that
said
table.
Find the zero,
Oh.
and he just drew an arrow pointing.
Oh, I
to
did
it.
do that, didn't I?
Well, what's wrong with that?
That's
I
funny.
mean, everything is wrong with that.
Am I dumb? Am I dumb, or am I dumb, or am I a smartass? Because in real life, I'm a smartass. I would totally do something like that.
Full by the time I come in there.
But why?
Play with it anymore. We're getting rid of it.
That's not nice.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
I'd assume. We're never giving you up, Bodie. Bodie McBoderson. Oh, it's all mature now. Blech. Take it from someone who has been adulting for a few years now. Shit sucks. We're never giving you away, Bodhi. You either Stego. You're a Stego. Boop.
My house. It's not my house.
Oh, hi.
My house. You have 5 minutes to get down, or I'll drive it back with you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
What happened? Why are you so sad?
You fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
I like feeding things to cats.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Ooh. Now, if you'll notice, I'm moving in the game, and I'm not using my hand. The game, the only mechanic is essentially the blinking. That is what you do. You can interact with things and you can blink.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Because I
If
can.
you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Oh, that's cool as shit, man. Oh, it's a bird. He hasn't moved.
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the hell? How did you do that?
I genuinely thought she said, oh shit, the first time. I did it because I'm fast as fuck, boy. Boat.
Benny's about to play for us.
Oh, yes, just put me on the spot like that, Dad. Thanks. Holy shit, I'm really good. I'm on fire, holy shit. I'm about to fuck this up real bad.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No.
We're not getting into that right now. Dad's an
Class is world
archaeologist.
history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Mr. Isaac.
The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Yes. Oh, it's Chloe.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We're in the same class. What a coinky dink. Please keep in mind that while we're in school, we don't know each other.
Listen, Chloe.
Do not talk to me
I want each
ever.
of you to write
Love
down.
Chloe.
Not doodle on the
Don't even look at
sidelines,
you.
Not stare off into space.
Stop staring at me, creepy.
I'm not creepy. I
Now,
looked at you because you were
Next slide.
mean to me.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right,
Yeah,
I
Chloe, what did it say?
definitely know this.
You were.
You know what?
taking notes,
I'm nice.
Weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, alright, fine. I'm a nice person.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
It's the gist of it.
Indeed is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time.
I'm not her
If
boyfriend.
we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
A better way to put it is people get hurt.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that
It's
thing,
not
but
a video
he insisted. I suspect he bought it for himself.
Is that a video game?
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
You're damn right they are, Mom. Or is it supposed to be like a
Oh,
Pokemon
God,
thing?
whoever gets paid to do that.
Consters? Oh, that's cool.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Hi, Chloe. Bagel
Oh,
bites.
sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Old Benny.
Very sweet.
Old
Thank
Benny.
you for playing this game
That's
with
me.
him.
Your dad just
Lobstar.
for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail.
Well, maybe I'm a
Okay,
lonely
shut
kid.
up, shut up, shut up. I
Don't tell
really
me
want
to shut up.
Me?
Don't. The tickle stick?
It's called a magnet school.
Oh,
It's
no.
about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Again, this sounds a lot like you're trying to push your kid to do something because you didn't get the chance to do it.
So what do you think,
Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
I think that's an Afghan hound, and I think you're sitting there like you've burnt out of this job 30 years ago.
He's very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition?
Johann Sebastian Bach.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
That looks like hell. Take this.
Just like
Mom.
to really rise to the occasion, just this once.
Just this
I wish
once.
I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Take this, Mom.
Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Take this, Mom.
Oh my God, Benny! What are you thinking? You could have killed us.
Maybe just a little bit. I love the way things load in when they come into memory. That's cool. I don't want to go to that stupid school, Mom. Ugh.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
But I like the friend. Kid's gotta be a kid. Oh, it stopped. It won't let me. I think I gotta wait till does it gonna ring again? Wow.
Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
No, she's my friend.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let's talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
maybe
did I just
am
cause a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually think
I'm
the fact
sorry,
that I'm
dude,
checked out means
but
I'm
you
able
should
to
also
account for
cherish
the ocean
these
here a
moments.
little bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board,
As a kid who grew up in a family of fighting parents,
Anubis,
shut up.
in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is
And
the goddess of
Ubis.
truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead.
Oh, dead.
And what if
I
they
like
are
him.
deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale. That is
Ugly fur ball.
And yes, that's a she. The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion. See,
Why
body
is
of a
that?
hippopotamus. Though I would not say that to her face.
Now,
Now,
what's this?
as you can see,
Okay.
she is ready to devour.
ew, why is he so scared?
I can only assume he's constipated. I've been constipated. That shit's scary. Literally, that shit is scary.
So I am not quite sure.
Big stretch. Okay.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please. God, why is it like that?
I understand the need to tune out the arguing. And that's not to say that most couples don't argue at some point, but a lot of it can be fixed with honest and genuine communication.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master.
I don't
Trust
want to
me.
awaken a master. I want to be a kid.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Lights are off. Oh, hello.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I
A
apologize.
baby?
Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T- now. Okay.
Cool. Oh, hi.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about,
Oh, wow.
or to get off my chest. Okay.
Oh, no.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
Oh, she found out.
You're
She
already
knows.
feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something.
I don't
Maybe
want
just
to
try
do
and
this.
Close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
Close your eyes, Ben. Don't want to do this, Mom.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
I'm gonna puke.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke
So-
all over you.
Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for
If I'm not
every
good enough, just say
student,
that so I
and
can move
I wish you
on.
the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All
If
right.
I'm not good enough, just say that so I can move
I
on.
really want...
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Yes,
Maybe I turned into my own father.
almost certainly.
I don't know. You have to find something to focus on.
Okay, why don't you let me decide what that
The
is,
world
since
isn't
it's
very
my
kind
life.
to people who aren't really good at something.
I'm not good at anything. Not me, the character, me in general. I'm not good at anything specifically. A jack of all trades and a master of none is better than a
School
master
for
of
a
one.
while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of
Your
course.
glasses have a nice shape
I'll be
to
right
them.
back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
You guys are gonna leave me in here without an adult? Oh. Ooh, stool. Spin it. Is there anything else I can mess with? No? Alright, cool.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, I mean, having him home for long means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Sounds like I'm sick. Alright. It seems like that's another memory I'm not allowed to see. Oh, wow. God, that's gorgeous. Oh, wow. In my
This isn't
bed.
video game time.
What do you
I want
mean?
you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
I'm supposed to be sick. The only productive I'm supposed to be is healing. Give away. Ah, we didn't give it away. Hey, Bodhi, why were you in that box? Dance with me, Bodhi. I'ma draw you. Wow. Beautiful. That's beautiful. I'ma draw you again. Even more beautiful. I'ma draw you again.
Why isn't your son eating this, Al?
Most beautiful.
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art.
Was that a Vincent Van Gogh joke? Oh, hi.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Hey. Hey. There's my application. What makes you want to pursue a career in arts? Because I'm good at it.
You are not here to learn to be painters.
Painters.
You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Yeah.
So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
Yes, massa. Ooh, that's an insensitive joke. I apologize. Can I draw you goofy looking? Changes. Oh, he looks normal. Goofy looking.
How very wacky and fun these are.
Tall. It's gotta be tall. Gotta make it tall. Tall.
Very zany. Very kitsch.
Kitsch. Tall.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
You know what? You wanna shut the fuck up, bro? You don't need to be so hyper. Ooh. Abstract.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shell.
You fiend.
I'm an artist. I don't know if I could ever be an artist in real life.
Take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I mean, I wouldn't say that myself, but if you're saying that, I'll take it. Ooh.
I'm stunned.
Gallery.
The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
You both sound pretentious as shit. Just gonna say that.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
All right.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Nah, I'm good.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Clink.
Ah, this is divine.
I'm gonna level with you. I don't like
So,
wine.
Now that you've grown
In
up,
real life, I don't like
tell
wine.
me, young master.
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
All places.
Nice.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators. How we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled.
Nah.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just gonna get back to work, okay?
Family is more important than the art.
That's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world
She's died.
my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about.
And there's so few people.
Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
There's a giant fucking metronome in the room, Dad. I think that acid I took was bad.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Bryn? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
I'm mourning, you asshole.
You are a snake. You are a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you are a little tease. I have told the world.
Again, grieving.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
That's fine.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do to move on. It's fine.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
This is hers.
She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
Yeah, it was.
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
God, that's beautiful. I didn't see it until just now, but that's the piano and that's her. And this is the music that she's making. God, that's beautiful.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like
A Life in Painting. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens, relatively unknown in her life.
Is that really you? It's Chloe.
Holy shit.
Your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Yeah, sure.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
Why is it all about me being a
I
genius?
Guessed it.
Why can't I just
Your
be
mom.
me?
I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so,
Growing pains.
not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Oh, am I going back to the ferryman?
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Oh, I guess I have to click. Hello, ferryman.
Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up.
Why?
Just used to fishing up a different class of soul.
Why do people still have
sure,
classes?
I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but...
That's sad.
Internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
I'm gonna go with lonely.
His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Demanding for sure.
Kind of like your champ. Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding.
I didn't say over-demanding,
forcing him
I
to
just said
practice
demanding.
Day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now be honest here.
Best friend.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him.
No, she didn't.
She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he
11.
got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again.
See.
I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
An oratory shortcoming wouldn't mean that it's not like you...
Good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Them telling you a lie is not an oratory shortcoming on your part.
Seeing him again.
Okay. What did I lie about? I'm assuming that's what you're telling me, is that I lied about something.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Uh-oh.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you.
That's heartless.
And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
That's hurtful.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this
I have to go through the whole game again?
I want the truth.
Do I have to go through the whole game again? Because this is going to be a long video if I do. Hi, Mom.
Not this.
Okay. He's just going to clip me through?
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
All right.
You know, my father once told me.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't know. Why am I walking so slow?
I'm getting it.
Oh, there's Mom.
Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh no.
Oh.
Her dad died.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Damn.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane.
Oh, hi.
I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Oh no. That wasn't there before. Neither was that. What's going on? What's... there is something eating out there. What the fuck? It's just red. It's just dripping red and growling. What's being... it looks like something's being eaten. What's... I'm almost afraid to click on it. Oh no.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson.
They were just babies.
Simply being alive wasn't enough.
Is that one?
So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot.
Stay here.
Which is weird because after what happened with my mom.
What happened with your mom?
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have...
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
Oh, it's right here.
We can focus in.
Another one of the ones that wouldn't let me
Staying
listen to or watch.
Try to speak a little softer. I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
What are they talking about? Are they fighting again? What's going on? Oh, that means to keep my eyes closed.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never going to get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
I do hear it.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
I'm sick.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
All right.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Oh, and I bet she regretted saying that too.
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
All right. His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up, a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. His mother was a composer. I'm gonna stop right there.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny.
Oh no.
You're going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh, it's an MRI.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Oh no.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Yeah, of course I want you to read it.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Why not?
Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B.
Bye,
Just
Dad.
want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know,
No,
I
she
think it was just
didn't.
very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All the
So supportive. Oh no. No, man. What is that?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
What is that? What is that? What is that thing?
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would.
Oh. Is it supposed to be representative of like a brain tumor?
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah.
Dad's mad at somebody. Oh, it's Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like
She said that something happened to her mom. I can only imagine she died. So that sounds like she's in denial.
Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
Oh, hi.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
God, it's so beautiful. Hi, Mom.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
God, it's beautiful. Medication. And if you notice the medication, Ernie! Hi, girl! God, it makes me think of my cat. He was an orange tabby cat. His name was Thor. Of course, we still have his brother. His name's Loki, because we're funny like that as a family, but... God. Also, I just noticed, get whale soon. That's funny. Hi, Ernie.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here.
Yeah, me too.
We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, she hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
Yes.
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
As his best friend, she deserves to know what's going on. Fucking hell. It's back again. I don't have anything to make it go away.
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
She doesn't understand how to deal with the possibility that I could be dying.
You realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is.
Okay.
So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Close your eyes now, okay?
Weird neighbor kid, you are my best friend. Love, Chloe. That's lovely. Oh, no. Okay. I can't take the medication. Sorry, my mouse is...
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense.
Oh, very slow. Melting away. I can't touch anything.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's
I'm
like
dying.
I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know.
What form is she gonna take for me?
I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Oh, the agave plants. So, growing up in southern Arizona, we have these. And they really do grow these really tall trees out of them. And they are gorgeous. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wow. That's incredible. Oh. She looks like Ernie.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Ernie and the agave trees.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
I love how the metronome came over and stopped.
How much I loved your story.
Hi, Ernie.
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father
I'm not touching
in a small
anything.
town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be.
The metronome stopped.
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life,
And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
It's moving again. Bye, Ernie. That was a nice match cut. I didn't even intend for that to happen.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
Wow. That was beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna put the Steam page for this this game down in the description so that you guys can play it. I'm very much looking forward to anything else this development team comes up with, because that was absolutely beautiful. Wow, I don't even know what to say about that. Let's see I want to see the cast. So, oh, it's dedicated to someone. I wanna be somebody who taught me how to play, his father. So I do have to make a point. Obviously, my character doesn't have a voice. But this would have been his mom, his dad, Eddie? So I'm guessing the guy on the phone, and then the art professor, the dean, and the ferryman was all this guy here. And then Chloe was played by Heidi Kang. Not that I think any of them are going to see this video, but if you do, well done. Holy shit. The only reason I didn't cry playing this is because I got through a good portion of it last time. And the only reason that this video is so long is because I didn't want to split it halfway through and risk splitting the story somewhere that it didn't make sense. But if you guys like this video, or if you guys have any other suggestions, leave them down in the comments. And if you liked it, go and watch some of my other stuff. I'm sure you'll find something else you like. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to go quit and see if it takes me to the main menu so that I can see that picture again.